Hello, welcome to round one. We are on the play, and we would like to play first. And this hand is a little bit sketchy, but I think it's worth keeping. We have a 2-drop and strategic planning to help find a swamp if we need it. And some pretty good card advantage with the Embalm on both of these creatures. Also, one of our better rares, 5/4 Menace, that also drains them, is quite good. And then Lay Bare the Heart to see kind of what their deck does. My opponent on swamps. Not exactly the card we wanted to see. I think I'm going to play the Labyrinth Guardian though. I can always strategic planning next turn if I don't hit a land. I'd much rather be able to play the Plague Belcher and put the counters on the Labyrinth Guardian, because a 5/4 is so hard to kill in this format. Now I have a way to block the Kenra Eternal. Okay, now we just need to hit land drops. Okay, so strategic planning for lands. With the added upside that creatures it puts in the graveyard. Wow, these are all good cards. I'm just going to take the land though. I would like to hit Tragic Lesson, but we just need to get up to 5 lands. What I was saying is creatures that this strategic planning puts in the graveyard, we can also get back with the Scarab God, which is pretty sweet. Not going to attack. I'm just on full-on turtle mode right now. My hand is completely loaded, and I will almost for sure win the late game, unless my opponent has absurd bombs, but the Scarab God's really hard to get around. Although they are in the colors to do it. They both have Puncturing Blow and what is it? The 5-mana black exile creature spell. Okay, no attacks is nice. Merciless Eternal, kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Now we're in the tough position of, do we cycle it to try and hit lands, or do we just counter a spell? I think given that I guess we have to hit exactly Swamp to even have a play after cycling this, I'd rather just pass. But if they do nothing, I'll probably cycle it end of turn. Because again, then we can play Aven Initiate, and then we just need a swamp for the Scarab God. Probably not blocking the Eternal, although it does trade for a card. And use all their mana. It does use all their mana. But I think I'd rather just take 2. I have Counterspell up this turn for any like shenanigans they might do. And it doesn't even save me life, and I can always keep my Labyrinth Guardian around to block the Kenra Eternal. Okay, I think I'm just gonna cycle this now. I really need to hit a swamp. And just passing every turn is not a winning position. Okay, we hit the swamp, and we hit Eternal of Harsh Truths. So we can play Lay Bare the Heart, but I think I'd rather wait until I have 5 lands to do that. So I can play, I think Aven Initiate's just the best use of my mana. It's a 3/2. You can block the Merciless Eternal or the Kenra, and I can start attacking in the air. I think that's better. I just need to be as mana efficient as possible. And no attacks. just gonna block the Kenra if possible. Ooh, okay. So a bit worse playing the Aven Initiate. My opponent got full value out of Deemworthy. Next turn, if I hit a land, I think I just want to make sure the coast is clear for the Scarab God, because if they have an exile spell, it's so bad for me. So I'll probably go, depending on the land, it'll be Eternal of Harsh Truth, Lay Bare the Heart. But I could also no attacks. Huh. Sure. Land. Okay, your guide's okay. It's definitely a tough decision, because if I play Lay Bare the Heart, I just don't have any board presence. Eternal is not an especially good blocker. I could play Plague Belcher as a 3/2. That kind of splits up my power between creatures. But if I play it as a 5/4 that lets me double block Cursed Minotaur, I think I want to get Plague Belcher down. And I think I'm going to put the counters on the Guardian. Then I can double block Cursed Minotaur. Just makes it, most red removal spells do 3 damage or 2. And if they want to waste like a Puncturing Blow or something like that, that's good because then I can just land the Scarab God. But a land there would have been really nice because then I could have played like Plague Belcher plus Lay Bare the Heart. Yeah, well, that did not work out so well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I want to keep him around. He can always chump block next turn, and that saves me from like a Trial of Ambition with the Scarab God out. Land. Okay. Yeah, I have really no choice but to land the Scarab God. So he needs to survive this turn. So if they have any way to deal with it, that's really bad. But if they don't, then we're doing, I think, quite good. Get to scry. Put a Plague Belcher back in play. No! No! Don't do it! Okay. I think that's just game. If I had hit the land last turn and been able to exile that with Lay Bare, I think we would be okay, but I don't really see a way we come back from this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. No blocks. Okay, Wandering Death. Can't even get him back. I want to see your hand. Whoa! Okay, their deck is great. So they have Struggle to Survive, Fling, so they could just kill me next turn. Manticore Eternal, Kenra Scrapper. Their deck looks quite fantastic. I guess I just take Fling and concede. No way I'm beating that. So they're super aggro red-black. Okay, so let's see what we can bring in. In blue and black we don't have much. think maybe I like a 1-of Feral Prowler. Life Goes On might be actually good enough, but maybe not. Maybe that's not good enough. I mean, my deck is not terribly set up against their deck. I mean, they just have a lot of like 2/2s and some removal spells. Most of my creatures are good against removal. So I like where I'm at. I just need to draw lands, but I'm playing 18 mana sources. I think definitely Sifter Worm is better than playing Life Goes On. Although gaining 8 life is definitely a possibility. But we got some Death Touchers, Wandering Death, Scarab God, and they need to have pretty much exactly Final Reward to deal with this, which they did. Uncage the Menagre is a very strange card. X creature cards with different names that cost X. So for 5 mana I can get 3 3-mana creatures. I have 4 in the deck. Probably not against this deck because I just need to survive, but in a really grindy matchup maybe I could see bringing that in. Yeah, I keep this. I need to hit one of my green sources, but I have both my premium green spells and Eternal to kind of draw into it, and Scorpion to keep the game going late. Oh no. Well, I have all my splash. So that's, if I can survive long enough, that will be good. My opponent notably not having red mana yet, which might be a good sign, and no play. Okay, there's the desert. I'm gonna lead with the Eternal though. It's much better if I can even get in like one hit with it. And if I can set up a turn where, I don't know, next turn I probably play the Scorpion. And then I have like Cartouche of Strength, the Eternal or something to kill them. Just getting in one hit with this is such a big game. But really glad I drew my green source. I can play most of my hand, and Sifter Worm will... When I'm around 7 mana, I should be able to cast this somewhere around there. Ooh, Eternal's getting in. They hit the mountain though. Oh man, Wandering Death too? Okay, we're surviving, we're winning the late game, if we can get there. Oh man, and then next turn they'll tap out for something probably. Hopefully they go for a creature and not a removal spell. So we play our desert and play the Scorpion. Because anything they kill, we can just death touch, or anything they play we can death touch with the Scorpion. So okay, they drew land. Perfect. Ooh, and we have a... this is going so well. Deals damage... The creature deals the damage. So Ambuscade does let me kill this Magmaroth. So you... kill him. I get to draw another card. Ooh, okay, even Initiate's nice. Swamp, Strategic Planning. Wow, okay. I don't think I want Labyrinth Guardian. Torment of Scarabs might be a big game. So it could Counterspell, though. I think Torment of Scarabs just gives me such inevitability. I mean, they're at 15, I have Afflict 2 and a Death Toucher. Yeah, I think I like getting that back. I might not necessarily play it next turn. Depends on what they do. But now if they just try and go removal spell, then I can just land Torment of Scarabs on a relatively empty board when I'm ahead on life. And that's really hard for my opponent to come back from if the game goes any length at all. Yep. Yep. Oh man. Well, I think I just need to keep pushing my advantage. Unquenchable Thirst on Cursed Minotaur, probably. Because I have the desert. And then Cartouche of Strength on the Eternal. Hit for 4, draw card. Okay, right, because you get +1/+1 and trample. And this diversifies my damage. Yep, kill the Kenra. Yep. A little bit of a non-bow with Unquenchable Thirst and Torment of Scarabs, so maybe don't want to play that now, but I get to draw a card. Ooh. Plague Belcher with a zombie in play means very hard for my opponent to kill my creatures profitably. And a land to play 2 3-drops would be awesome. Because then I could go like Plague Belcher, kill my Scorpion, get it back. My opponent's in a lot of trouble. They might have to like final reward my Eternal. Yep. So if I draw a land, I can just go Wander Death plus Eternal Farce Truths. Sure. Okay. That seems, I think, better than just playing Torment of Scarabs. Right? Wander of Truth, Eternal Farce Truths, Wander in Death. Because Torment of Scarabs can always do stuff later. I can get these 2 back. Yeah, that seems better. Play the Eternal. And now the Minotaur is gone. So Torment of Scarabs is just 3 damage every turn. Plus the Afflict 2 on Eternal means they're I don't know of many life gain cards in black-red. Yeah, Manticore Eternal's okay, but Scorpion can block it easy. Land. Perfect. So now I go Scorpion Torment of Scarabs, I think. No attack. So discarding with only 2 cards in hand is pretty rough. And paying life going to 8 is also quite rough. Now I have 7 mana, so I can go Plague Belcher plus Aven Initiate. Sure. It's not a very good sign. I think I'm just going to take the 5. I can hit for 3. And they already played Fling. Okay. 4th would be nice. Hit for 3, put them to 5. Okay. I kind of like Plague Belchering the Eternal. He's not really going to hit for much, but the card draw is pretty relevant. I don't need the Forest. And we can play Swamp, even Initiate. Yep. So I might just chump with Aven Initiate. I guess that only saves 2 life. I guess it depends on what they do. If they just attack, I can't imagine a way where I lose 15 life in 1 turn. And like almost all of my threats have to be dealt with. Plague Belcher is a 1 turn clock. Eternal does 2 damage if blocked. Yep, you can draw a card. I think Manalith is my best draw because I can go Manalith Sifterworm, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. You gotta attack with him. Take 5. And I can't imagine a series of plays that could win the game. They might be able to survive. Sure. I think that's... I can't imagine a single black card that can kill Plague Belcher. So I think that's just game. Yep. More lands. Yep. Attack. I guess I might as well keep the Scorpion back. In case they have some weird play. More lands. Okay, we got there. Their deck looks really good though. So let's see. On the draw, is there any reason to side out a land for... I don't even know. I don't think so. I can take quite a bit of advantage with Scarab God. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, this hand is great. Have all my colors. 2 premium removal spells, and Plague Belcher is just insane. Even just as a 3 mana 3/2 menace, he's not terrible. I think I should have led with the island, actually, because I could go island and then encampment Unquenchable Thirst if there was a creature I really wanted to kill, but I think I can let this one go. Okay, Manalith is nice, but I'd like to stop drawing mana sources now. And we're going to save the Thirst for a better creature. I can just trade Plague Belcher for it if I really need to. Ooh, strategic planning. I think I'm just gonna go encampment Manalith here. It just seems so likely that they're holding up a removal spell, and I just don't want them to be able to do anything with their mana. And this is still pretty mana efficient because I would have played a 3-drop this turn, and then blocked, and then played a 3-drop next turn, but now I can go 3-drop and 2-drop. And I got to play 3-drop last turn. Yep, Balefire, it's fine. Okay, good. I might Unquenchable Thirst that now. Unquenchable Thirst, you. Swamp. I think I'm going to play the Camel, and then Plague Belcher it next turn. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to block the 1/1 or not. Probably not. It just gets blocked by almost everything I have, and 1 damage is not very much. My opponent has a lot of removal, and I didn't want to just throw out a Plague Belcher as a 3/2, even if near Deadlands could kill it. Next turn, if we hit a land, we can go Initiate Strategic Planning. Definitely just taking 1. Camel's very important in play because it lets me play Cartouche of Strength if I want to, or gives me a target for Plague Belcher. It does a lot. But my opponent deep in the tank right now. Not really sure what they're thinking about. I guess maybe if they should kill the camel, which would be definitely a tough call, because like if they have to spend a removal spell killing it, and then discard a card, that's so bad. But I guess we'll see. Okay, nothing. So I'm gonna attack, just to start everything off. Maybe they like cycle, or I just really want them to use removal spell before I do anything. Okay, nothing. So I want to play a 3-drop. But I also don't want them to have a good target for their removal. Which it seems so likely that they have. Like if they have Deem Worthy and they're going to cycle it. I don't really want to play this Plague Belcher into that. Or my Aven Initiate. But I don't want to do nothing with my mana. So I think I'm going to lead with Strategic Planning. Aerial Guide, Desert, Island. 1, 2, 3, 4. Desert might be nice. So could Aerial Guide. I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. So the only other card I would need a desert for would be Sifter Worm. But that's so far down the road. I think I'm going to take the Aerial Guide. And probably just play it. If they kill that, it's not the worst. Like if they have like struggle to survive up. Whereas, you know, any of, whoa, nothing. Okay. I was gonna say, if they have like a premium 5-mana removal spell, this kind of plays around it. Whereas Plague Belcher killing Camel, if they final reward the Plague Belcher, then that's kind of troublesome. So, next turn, probably going Plague Belcher plus Ruin Rat. But again, depends on what they do. Really in the tank, so I'm curious what they have. 23, sure you can attack. I think I do block. Oh, they could have, I don't think I block. The card that's -1/-1 counter on each of my creatures. That would be pretty bad. I don't mind taking one. Each opponent loses 3 life. Okay, that's not so bad. Lose 3, so it's 4 times. Okay, lose 3. Lose 3. So I'm gonna go to 8. Discarding, I think, a Rune Rat and an Aven Initiate. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's fine. Because I can Embalm the Aven Initiate, and Cartouche's Strength is very good. I don't really want to go to 5 though. They have cards like Fling in their deck that I saw, and they have a lot of Afflict creatures. I really wish I had one more land now. So we can hit for 4. Now we can go Plague Belcher. I don't need 4. Kill the camel, they discard. Really would like to have up Counterspell here, but that's alright. Okay, so I can kill the Plague Belcher. Yep. Now the Deadlands can kill my Aerial Guide, so I actually have to draw something now. Two, 3, 4, 5. Do I play or cycle this desert? I think I just hit for 2. Going down to 6 is not so scary when I have a counterspell. Yeah, and I think I just pass. If they draw a desert and can Deadlands though, that's really bad. Yep, I take 1. So right now we're winning the race. Another Ken Returnal, okay. Cycle you. Okay. So I can play a Cartouche of Strength now, killing the big Kenra, and have Counterspell up for whatever they do. Kill you. Yep. Now we hit for 3. Now Deadlands doesn't even kill my Aerial Guide. And if they want to do that, that takes their whole turn. Hopefully they play a spell so that I can counter what they do and then eternalize the Even Initiate. Or I just draw Sifter Worm. That's ideal. Definitely countering this. Yeah. Okay, this went quite well. Torment of Scarab's not very good right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can hit for 3, eternalize the Aven. Although they can, if near Deadlands, I think that's still okay though. It takes their whole turn if they want to do that. So I'm 1 mana short of lethal. Sifter Worm or the Scarab God would be awesome draws. What else would be good? Ambuscade would be quite nice. Actually, Ambuscade would be perfect. It would give me lethal. I think I block here. I still take 1. But now that creature is dead at least. I guess fling and I'm dead. Well, there was really no way around. There was really no way to play around fling here. So they're not just dead. They can deadlands my Aven Initiate. Okay. That means we're doing quite okay. Definitely glad I blocked. Yep. Perfect. Oh man, but do I attack? That puts them to 1? Because I can't get double green otherwise. But I think gaining the life just gives me inevitability. If that's the best thing they could do last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Cast Sifter Worm. Hopefully this life gain is enough. Sifter Worm off no green lands. Don't want Swamp. I kind of like both Wandering Death and Tragic Lesson. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think Wandering Death first. And then my opponent has a lot of problems coming up. If they kill the Sifter Worm, I get it back. I'm at 7, so Fling doesn't do it. Torment of Hailfire, I can sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Sure. Do I have enough mana to go Wandering Death, Plague Belcher? I'm 1 mana short of killing them outright this turn. Because I could go Plague Belcher my Wretched Camel. Hitting for 3 though. Let's see, Plague Belcher. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. So I'm 1 short. I can play Torment of Scarabs plus Wandering Death and set up the kill next turn. I think that's actually better. So I can get you guys back. Chant you. This gives them one less thing to fling if they do sack the Baleful Amulet. So they have 2 cards in hand now. Okay, so they do have Fling. I guess if their 2 cards are Fling and Open Fire exactly, that does it. Okay, that does not do it. Yeah, so now we can just do this. Kill this. They die and they have no cards in hand now. The flawless victory. Frontline Devastator. Okay. Woo! Alright, crazy games. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next round.